Hello guys, Sableye. Today we have my week 6 MPL game versus Chaitanya. I decided to bring normal this week. This is the team that you'll see before this that I used for my seasonals. It's Snorlax, balance, normal, whatever. It has fake out, encore, low punny, banded this, 3 attacks, P2, toxic this. This Snorlax is a special spread that I came up with that can beat stuff like Specs Keldeo and Scarf Terrakion at +1, and then defensive Staraptors. So looking at the matchup, if he's not Haze on this, which people tend to not bring that as much when they bring Poison now, they bring like Bunker or Toxic T-Spikes. If he's not Haze on that, then my Snorlax can win. Though even if he is Haze, and that means my Diggersby can take advantage. And like with Diggersby and Snorlax together, like Snorlax should be able to sweep if I can knock out. That was my game plan. If I can knock out Toxapex, then my Snorlax could just 6-0. Everything else is pretty useless, honestly. Chansey's okay for just like checking Nidoking and stuff. Other than that, like I was really going for a game with Snorlax. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I don't really like this game. Was kind of annoying because I kind of choked on dicks, I'm not gonna lie. And I also was playing on my phone because my laptop broke and I had to pay like $350 to get my laptop fixed, and I'm like way worse on mobile, so I just click away and whatever, man. Excuses. I play just like dicks. Well, I didn't play like dicks, but I'm gonna lead off a low point. I'm just gonna fake out as he goes out into the Toxapex. I think here I go directly into my Chansey to try and get up my rocks. Yup. As he goes for his skull, which doesn't matter. I'm gonna get on my rocks here. I'm pretty sure I got on my rocks. Pretty sure. Get on my rocks here as he goes for a skull. I guess predicting me to go out to Staraptor or something, or Diggersby on the T-Spike. So here I go out to Snorlax because I wanted to get Snorlax burned. I would rather have Snorlax burned than poison because then I can just spam Facade versus him. So here's gonna go out to Crobat as I'm gonna go for the curse, and I think I'm gonna go into no. Here I just fire. I try and curse again because I want to see if he was taunt, and if he didn't taunt me there, then I could have cursed up like twice, and then he wouldn't really be able to beat me that well. So I'm gonna go for a Facade. It's gonna do a lot to this Crobat. So now I'm gonna go out to Staraptor because he's forced to roost. And I'm pretty sure here I go for a U-turn. Pretty positive I go for a U-turn. Yup. And then I'm going to bring out my Diggersby. And I think here I just go for the safe Earthquake because I didn't really want him staying in. Yup. As he reveals bunkers. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to go into P2 here on his Crobat. And now I can just go for a nice and safe discharge. So that's Ice Beam. Here I go for Ice Beam because it does more to the Nihilego if he wants to go out into that. He goes for Stealth Rock. I'm going to get the rocks of my own as he goes out into Crobat. So now I'm in a predicament because this Crobat can actually put in massive work with rocks up. Just chipping down P2, and then if it taunts like it does here, it can actually wear down my P2 fairly well. So here I'm going to go for the Ice Beam as he brings out Venusaur. Going to go out to my low bunny here because I predicted him to go for like a Synthesis, yup. And I can just go for an Encore as he goes out into Toxapex. And now here I'm gonna go out into, I think, Snorlax, yup, because I want to get the thing. I want to get this thing burned. So he gets a T-Spike, and that's really bad for me because I want Snorlax to get poisoned, but I don't want rocks and a T-Spike up. So he's gonna go out to Muck here as I'm gonna go for the curse. I'm kind of mad because I was gonna just hard Facade here because I knew Muck was coming out. Doubles on the Nihilego as I go out into my Staraptor. Very solid play on Chaitanya's part. I'm gonna go out into, I think, my Chansey here. No, I'm gonna go into Snorlax because I'm like, you know what? Let me just let Snorlax get poisoned because I need the boosted Facade damage, and I don't think he's gonna let me get it burned. So I'm gonna go out to my Snorlax here because I will be able to take this hit as well, and then I can just go for the recycle slash curse. So I'm gonna go for the recycle here, and then I'm gonna go for a recycle again. Here I was like, I wanted to Facade as well, but yeah, I go for the Facade as I do so much to Toxapex. Here I wanted to Facade because I knew Muck was coming out, but I think I had the recycle there as Muck's gonna come out. And then I'm gonna go Staraptor again as he pulls a double out in the Lego. Like he's playing this the way it's meant to be played. He needs to keep up his hazards, so he's pulling doubles in the Lego, and it's frustrating for me, but like there's not much I can really do about it. So I'm gonna go into Snorlax, get my berry back, and he doesn't want to stay in here on the frustration, so I'm just gonna curse up because at +1 I kind of beat down his team here. So I'm gonna recycle here. Very solid play, him doubling back in a muck, predicting me not to recycle there. Predicting me to recycle there. So now I'm forced out and I gotta go out to Raptor. I think here he doubles back again. No, he goes for the knockoff. I'm pretty sure he gets the poison, yeah. So here I go for a Roost. Pretty sure I go for a Roost, yep. As he doubles out in the Nidoking. I'm gonna go out into my Chansey here on the Ice Beam / Earth Power. He goes for Flamethrower. So I'm just gonna soft boil with my Chansey, and then I don't really need Chansey for that much, and getting rid of Muck is nice for my Snorlax. So I'm just going to S-Toss here, especially because he doesn't have Haze on his Toxapex. So I'm gonna S-Toss the Muck to weaken it. He's gonna go into Venusaur as I go for the soft boiled, and now he's going to Leech Seed, and I have to kind of pick a fodder because I can't really stall this thing out because it gets too much recovery and I don't want my entire team getting poisoned. So I think here I soft boil again, and then I just go into low punny. I'm pretty sure I go low punny here and I just throw it away. Not yet. I'm gonna do it here. I'm pretty sure I do it here. I definitely throw away low punny, like here, yeah, because I can just go for Encore and throw this thing away, and then I can go into potentially Diggersby or I can defog. So I'm gonna go for Encore on the Leech Seed, and then here I'm just going to, I think I just frustrate because I'm just trying to throw this mon away as he goes down to Toxapex. And then here I'm pretty sure I just throw this away because I don't want him doubling on my potential Staraptor or Chansey, anything. I don't want him doubling, so I can just sack low punny there, bring out my Staraptor, and I think I defog here, and he stays in. So he makes a very good play and stays in, predicting me not to. If I Brave Birded there, I think I just won. Though I'm not sure if Brave Bird actually killed Venusaur at that range. So Snorlax is inside. Just gonna curse up. Even with Leech Seed, he doesn't really beat me. Well, he kind of does. He definitely does. He does a lot, but like, eventually I can out damage his Leech Seed recovery. So I'm gonna try and curse up again as he brings out the Toxapex, and it kind of gets repetitive here. I do catch him here. He thinks that I'm gonna recycle there, so I knock out Muck finally. So now my Snorlax has free reign, which is really nice. So out comes the Crobat. Here I think I just go for the Facade because I know it 2 KOs this thing. So he sacks the Lego, and now I'm basically forced to I think I recycle here as he stalls out my recycle PP a little bit here. Here I probably should just went Chansey, but I was trying to see like how much it did, how much it's doing. So I'm gonna go out to my Chansey now, and then I'm gonna go into my P2 as he brings out Toxapex, goes for a T-Spike. Very good play. I should have went out into Diggersby there. That was pretty obvious that he'd T-Spike there. So I'm gonna bring out my Snorlax as he stays in the T-Spike again, and that gives me another recycle. And now here I'm gonna just recycle again, I'm pretty sure, because I want to have my Snorlax a little bit more healthy than it was at. And he's just staying in an Earth Power and to stall out my recycle PP. So he's playing it well, for sure. I'm gonna go, because this thing can just 6-0 him straight up, because he doesn't have Haze. And even torn on this, like +1 this, does so much to Crobat. The Facade is boosted, it's base 140 plus stab. I'm gonna recycle. I'm trying to get my Snorlax healthy here so I can set up later. So he's gonna double out into Crobat as I'm gonna curse here. And now you'll see how much +1 Facade does here as he goes for the taunt. I'm gonna go for the Facade, and it does so much damage. Like, even after a Roost, I can knock out the Crobat here. So he's gonna double into Venusaur as I'm gonna Facade again. Don't do enough to the Venusaur, unfortunately. He's gonna Giga Drain, and here I think I'm just gonna Facade again. And then I think I just decided, yeah, recycle here as he Leech Seeds. And yeah, he Synthesis up. I go for another recycle. Like I'm honestly here, like I was realizing that I'm running out of PP on recycle. Maybe I shouldn't have played my Snorlax. I think I could have played my Snorlax a little bit better, played a little bit more patiently instead of trying to just trying to set up while I'm leech seed and poison and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go out to my Chansey here as he goes for a Giga Drain, and I think I get my rocks up here. I'm pretty sure I get my rocks up. No, I soft boil here, and I think I get my rocks up next. Yeah, because he doubles on the Crobat, and I get out my rocks. Yep. If I was there, I just won too. Like, it was so annoying. There's so many opportunities where I could just win the game. So I'm gonna go out to my P2 here, and unfortunately, with the poison, his Crobat can actually beat down my P2 because he can roost and take neutral from discharge and ice beam. I'm gonna throw off a discharge here to try and hope I get the para, as I do get the first turn para, which is really nice because now that means he can't really beat my P2. So I'm gonna double out into Diggersby as he gets parried, and in here I basically get a free kill with Frustration as he doubles out into Venusaur. Frustration is gonna do a ton, and he decides to try and stall out my Diggersby a little bit. Very smart on his part. I'm gonna frustrate, and I need a kill out of this to actually beat his team down, so I actually need to take this Toxic, unfortunately. He's gonna go out, he's gonna sack Nido, so I don't have to worry about rocks going up. At least is really good for my Snorlax. I'm at 9% though, so he's gonna go out to the Toxapex. I'm gonna go out into my Snorlax here as he doubles out into Crobat, and then I think here I double out into P2 as he goes for a Defog. No, he tries a Defog, I guess, or a Taunt. And so here I'm just gonna knock out the P2, hoping that he gets frozen. I mean, he gets parried. As he doesn't get parried, he gets the Defog, but he does give me the Crobat. So he goes down to Venusaur. I'm gonna recover on my P2, and then here I'm just gonna go out into my Chansey as he goes for a Leech Seed, misses, which doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for a soft boiled, and then I think here I get up my rocks, if I'm not mistaken. No, I double out into P2, predicting the Toxic, because basically he can't beat me if I switch around, which I wish I like cognitively was thinking of that. Honestly, I just was like switching around here, but I definitely should have been doing that. You'll see later on. I'm gonna go out to my Snorlax here on the Toxapex because I use this thing as setup fodder, and here I think I have to recycle as he goes down to Venusaur. Yep. And then I'm gonna go out into my Chansey, I'm pretty sure, and then I think here's when I finally get my rocks up. Not yet. Oh my lord, I get on my rocks later, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just gonna go for a setup with my Snorlax. And yeah, this is what I was saying, where I should have definitely played my Snorlax a little bit better. I definitely should have got up rocks before with Chansey and then just switch around versus the Venusaur. So he's gonna Giga Drain. I'm gonna stay in and go for my recycle. He crisped me, unfortunately, which sucks because I'm running out of recycles. I only have like a couple left at this point. So I'm gonna recycle again. And then here, I think I just go for Facade here. No, I recycle again. There's a point where I'm pretty sure I just trade Snorlax to get a kill. So here I'm gonna go for the Facade, and yeah, I do too much to Venusaur. So here I'm just gonna throw away Snorlax to get guaranteed damage on Venusaur, so I can spam Earthquake with Diggersby. So he gives me Toxapex. I'm gonna go out to my Diggersby now. He's gonna click Bunker, but I get a guaranteed KO with Earthquake. Yeah. So he tries to go for the double bunker, doesn't get it. I kill the Toxapex, and here I win the game by literally just switching between my Chansey and my P2. But I'm on mobile and I wasn't really paying attention to how much Giga Drain was doing. Like, you'll see it later on. I freeze him here, and honestly, if I just spammed Ice Beam here instead of trying, I recovered like here. I recovered here. If I just kept spamming Ice Beam, I actually would have won, unfortunately. So here he's gonna thaw, and I'm gonna go for another Ice Beam as he unfortunately thaws. And now here I should have won hard Chansey, I think. No, here, yeah, I should have won hard Chansey. I didn't realize how much Toxic was doing, and I end up throwing the game by just sacking my P2, and then now he literally just like stays in, spams Leech Seed, and I lose the game because Venusaur beats Chansey 1v1 with Leech Seed. So I guess GG's with Chaitanya. I basically threw, unfortunately. I really wish I didn't, because then I would be 5-1. So right now I'm 4-2. Hopefully I win versus Trich and I'm 5-2. But I'm like 0-10,000 versus man in tours for whatever reason. So hopefully we can pick up a win, end the season 5-2, and then work on. I'm gonna be trying to play, I'm gonna be trying to qualify for OLT and some other playing other tiers. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.